Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some very interesting news. We have a brand new PlayStation 5 update, but as well, we also have maybe one of the very last PlayStation 5 bundles that will ever go and exist. Now, that might be a little bit on the dramatic side because more so, like you'll hear about it throughout the video, but it's kind of crazy. And number one, a little bit of a warning, but also number two, it's kind of actually still a good deal too as well. So I'm gonna go talk about this for all of you lovely folks out there, especially as we're kind of getting like the Black Friday, holiday shopping, Christmas vibes, and all of that, because I want you guys to, well, all know about it. So we're going to go talk about this throughout the video. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter and Twitch down below. We also have a brand new deal too as well. This is all for the brand new Pixel watches. So we're going to actually have a bunch of brand new links all linked down below. Technically a hashtag ad, but basically because of all this type of stuff, we'll probably actually do a few more giveaways on the channel, etc. Just in honor of all, like, you know, the shilling and talking about sponsors and all of that. So I'm going to try my best to give it back to all of you guys and the subscribers. But we do have a bunch of brand new links down below, and they're the how links in the description and comment section. If you just want to go check them out, there's pretty good deals as well. So linked down below. So sorry for a little bit of a longer intro, but we have a few quick things to cover. So let me go do the brand new firmware update first and foremost, and then we'll talk about this kind of other cool deal as well. So in case you guys missed it as of today, if you guys already have your consoles or as well just overall heard about it, there was a brand new PlayStation 5 firmware update that was available as of today. It wasn't a crazy big one or anything super game changing, although I think a lot of folks are kind of waiting and expecting for these updates to be prepping up for the PlayStation Now, the upcoming like little handheld software, which I think they're going to probably go pretty big pretty soon on. And as of right this second, this update was even on the laid back side where initially it didn't even tell us what it was. Now, they usually have like a little bit of a meme going on. Well, they'll have an update of like a few various like, you know, megabytes. This one was 851. And basically for this one, it had like it's just a line. It has a line where it's like this system software update improves system performance. And for some odd reason, this was just a raw update. There was nothing going on. There was nothing special with it until they actually even added the update later on, which was kind of weird. But yeah, I think a lot of folks are basically kind of say over here, when it comes to this one, is like they had like a little bit of a weird hiccup and bug with it where people noticed it, and they apparently had a security fix to prevent people from hacking the console too, and some people were expecting on that one from some security issues too as well. So some folks were a little bit curious, but as of right now, it seems like any type of maybe issue or bug that went on with the PlayStation console seems to be fixed as of right this second. But one of the bigger things though to note, and this is a little bit of a talking point too, is that there actually is a really good deal going on right now for the PlayStation. Although there's a catch to it, and this is where the catch kind of is, where there's going to be a brand new Spider-Man 2 bundle going on, and I think I'll also have this link down below, so next to the Best Buy links, also the Amazon ones too, where the Spider-Man 2 is included for free with this brand new PlayStation 5 Black Friday bundle. Now, this is a good deal regardless, but I think you guys, if you guys kind of look through like just looking at the picture itself or all the kind of big upcoming news on the channel where the PlayStation 5 Slimmer has been around, that is the big caveat and the big catch. So let me go talk about these details for you guys. So basically Sony has revealed what could be its final PlayStation 5 2020 model bundle as part of its early Black Friday sale across most online retailers. So there might be a few other ones. I'll probably just put the Amazon one for you guys for easy purchasing because everyone has an Amazon account or whatever. But basically right now you actually can go and purchase this brand new Spider-Man 2 bundle for $500. So I'm going to probably put this link down, like I said, in the description too as well. Maybe even tweet out for some folks. But either way, for this is kind of a good bundle. Like right now, the normal price point, don't forget, still is $500. Although we have seen a lot of PlayStation 5 bundles kind of be around the same price. Like we saw God of War for I think it was $509 for whatever reason. And then this was also like the console here. We've also seen some Modern Warfare bundles too as well for the $499.99 plus the game itself. But right now, I would say this is probably pretty good. So this is for the pure console. The usually console's $500. You get Spider-Man 2, which is like $70. So like that's not a bad deal. It's like basically paying $430 for the console, and you get the game. And Spider-Man's a good game. I haven't played it yet. I'm gonna play. I know people keep on yelling at me. I've had a lot of YouTube comments and even Twitch comments saying, "Scrubbing, go play it." So if you guys want to follow on Twitch, you guys can. But for me, this is not a bad bundle. I think it's a good price. But I also want to remind folks, and like I said, this is kind of like the big catch, this is probably going to be the last big holiday push for the old consoles. We saw a lot of these older console bundles being on sale these past few months, and a lot of folks, and I think I was right in my illusion, where it was pushing there for them to kind of clear out stock before the new Slimmer arrives. And there is also rumors that the PlayStation 5 Slimmer will also go have their own Spider-Man bundle, so maybe kind of go and get these with a grain of salt. like, I don't mind kind of mentioning like the shilling stuff or whatever it might be, like your Amazon links, but I would generally prefer you guys maybe kind of watch it for a little bit and see if stock is not going to instantly sell out. If you have the FOMO, go for it. I don't want to be the guy being like, don't buy this. But for me, if there's going to be the PlayStation 5 Slimmer, the internal specs, as we've seen on the research, are the same pretty much. It's very slightly more efficient in power consumption, like very, very slightly. I think the numbers we saw from Linus were 225 to 224, so that's very, very small wattage. And there is also a slightly better SSD, and obviously it's just like a reworker console, so it is technically new in terms of parts and everything else. But like in terms of power and in terms of the console, it's pretty much the same. Like this one's a little bit louder, and then maybe a very, very smidgen less efficient, and maybe a slightly less SSD. But once again, if you're someone who just usually deletes games anyway, kind of how I do, it's not the biggest deal or biggest change, so don't feel the worst about that. But like I said, the PlayStation 5 Slimmer is coming out as of like basically now. Like this is like their time and era where they're going to be doing the Modern Warfare 3 bundles and as well as also Spider-Man bundles. But to maybe do an extra caveat, because I don't think I've seen most retailers actually sell the Slimmer yet. Like the rumored dates are around now-ish, and I'm sure they will be out before the holiday season, although they might get sold out quickly if you guys remember the prior last few years, so also keep that in mind. Although Sony knows this, and they probably made extra stock, and we've known about these leaks for a while, so they probably have been existing for a while too as well. But just want to remind you guys that, yeah, it's not a bad bundle. But if I had to pick and choose, if they had the same $499.99 bundle for the Slim, I'm probably going with the Slim. Just because it's slightly better, slightly newer, better SSD. It might be a little more of a longevity when it comes to that stuff too as well. So that is not the worst. Like, I think I'm cool with this. But I kind of want to know your thoughts or kind of the top of the video, because I'm rambling on this a little bit. I just want to make sure anyone who's watching this or kind of sees this understands. Is this something that you guys think you'd be okay with? Because I do know these old consoles are nice. Don't get me wrong. They still work. The specs are the same. Like the internals are pretty much the same. And this newer one is slightly better. But for the same price point, I'd also be someone who'd want to hold out and maybe get the slightly better console too as well. At least for me. I don't know. That's just kind of my take for it either way. I kind of want to know your thoughts. But either way, these should be also available on a few other various platforms too. And a lot of folks are also stating that there is going to be the Call of Duty bundle. So I don't think we've seen a Spider-Man bundle. This might have been the Spider-Man bundle we've been seeing leaking around. I'd probably say the Call of Duty one, though, would maybe be an also nice alternative, because people are also saying that will probably be with the Slim too as well. The deal's not out yet, so we're going to have to wait and see. I'll probably make a video on my YouTube channel when we do see it, so you guys can know, or if you guys want to get your family, friends, whatever. But if I really had to pick and choose, I'd maybe get the Call of Duty bundle. And this is kind of just on the baseline if you guys like both games. I'd probably get the Call of Duty bundle instead, and then just go buy Spider-Man, because you're basically still, again, like a free game either way, if that same bundle is $4.99, but then you'd also get the Slim. But this one's not bad. Like, I don't want to say, like, if you guys have the old console, or if you guys want to maybe buy even this deal, it's not the worst. It's the same specs, besides we got to keep on mentioning all throughout this video too as well. There also is a few other various big deals too in case you guys care about this one. I'll maybe put some links on for like down below in case you guys want them to as well. But just as a reference for all this stuff, they do have also all the controllers on a pretty good price point too as well. So just in case you guys maybe already know someone with a console, or maybe your controller's getting stick drift or whatever, I can maybe link down some of these down below, because they are $25 off as well. So also keep that in mind that the price isn't that bad. Like, in my mind, that's a pretty good vibe, pretty good deal. A red, blue, and purple controller, that's a big thumbs up for me, at least in my opinion. So all around a cool deal. There's a catch for it. Like I said, I think the catch is somewhat okay. If it was me, I would do the Slim with the Call of Duty. If it doesn't sell out, it might, maybe, or if that doesn't ever happen, because it's still in the leaking stage for that one. But I do think the Slimmer will be out before the end of the holiday season. But at the same time, Spider-Man's a good game. The old console, I even have it still myself, has done me well. I got no complaints for it. And I think at the end of the day, it's all around fine. And also on top of that too, don't forget for the PlayStation 5 updates, we don't necessarily fully know, but there is usually a reason why they're there, and I still think that's for the PS Portable, and we still haven't heard that much more news, I think, so far in regards to it. So, but if I do hear any more news for all this stuff, I'll let you guys know. A little bit just more of like a PSA type video for you guys. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. If you guys want to, as I mentioned, we have a bunch of brand new smartwatches, all linked down below, a bunch of different colors and LTE and Wi-Fi updates. That is technically a hashtag ad, but I will be doing something special on the channel, such as as a giveaway or something like that for the subscribers, so keep that in mind in the future. Just whatever, like, our sponsors are all done. We've had like 4 different sponsors. Just want to do like a general update for you guys. And of course, the Twitter and Twitch room down below if you guys want to follow. And I love you guys all so much for watching in the first place.